I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Fia from Southbound Creamery, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, December 12th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. If you are keeping track, there's only 12 more shopping days until Christmas. It is unbelievable to think about that, actually. I am still not caught up. I'm getting there. I'm much closer. Have not wrapped a gift yet, though. Have not wrapped one. I hope that you are doing much better than I am. That is for sure. It is very, very hard to believe that we are just around the corner, not only from Christmas, but from 2025. How nuts is that? That to me is crazy as well. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, today, Bob and Chris are back to cover local news, weather, and sports. All you need in Frederick, Maryland, from the two gentlemen who power WFMD's Morning News Express. It is also Chris's birthday today, so we will be wishing him a very happy birthday when he jumps on today. Also, happening in Frederick, I am the events queen. Again, self-proclaimed, but I cover as many events as time allows on this show. And then I put together a very comprehensive calendar, which covers the events in this area, the region as well. So, we like to keep you informed, letting you know that there are so many great events going on in this county that there is no way anyone can say it is a boring town to live in. I'm going to have a live interview with pastors Kelli and Mike. They are doing a 5,000 toy giveaway this Saturday. They are from Calvary Church in Walkersville. They have 5,000 new toys to give to families in need with preschool and elementary school aged children. I will say this, Frederick is one of the most generous places you can ever hope to be. Mama Cone and I did the Toys for Tots distribution the other day. It was the first day of 3. And it was really incredible to me that when people registered with the with the Marine Corps, I can't remember exactly what organization or how they do that, but through the Marine Corps, they register and I'm assuming are vetted. Then they come up and they fill out a form with the number of children that they have and the children's ages. And then volunteers like Mama Cone and myself went around and we selected items based on the child's male or female, boy or girl, and their ages. And the parent was able to also write some of their interests. Like some people wrote they love to read books or they like arts and crafts or drawing or whatever, right? So we would go to the section based on the age and the gender, and under it was the number of toys that we could pull per age group. And it was usually like five toys per child. So I got to say, because our community is so generous with donations, that the people who are in receipt of the items are, I think, it should be extraordinarily grateful. I hope that they all are, because I have to say the things that were donated that we were pulling from were not just the clearance items, and they were nice quality toys. Melissa and Doug, name brand, Legos, Tonka trucks, all of that sort of stuff. So I just have to say I think it's incredible. I can't wait to talk to pastors Kelli and Mike on how they actually came about. This is the second year, and they have really pushed this event because last year they had leftovers after their giveaway event, and they were obviously able to distribute them through some other local organizations. But I don't think they're going to have a problem this year, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to chatting with them and finding out more about this event. The December charity is Blessings in a Backpack. This will be the recipient to the proceeds from all Good Morning Frederick merchandise that is sold at the Home of Everything Frederick, which is at 401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick, and 100% of the proceeds. So I don't even take out the costs. Okay, so the only cost that is taken out is the money that I pay to the Home of Everything Frederick for letting me have my stuff there and for servicing all of that, because that is quite an expense. But other than that, I don't take out the cost of the shirt. It's not profits, it is literal proceeds. So please stop by the Home of Everything Frederick today, starting at 11 through Sunday, and generally until about 4 p.m. And you can purchase a sticker for $2 or $3 or a magnet for $5. And I've got the tumblers and fleece and t-shirts and hats and beanies, all kinds of stuff, okay, in every price range. The chapsticks are $2, okay? So stop by, pick up some items, throw a bunch of chapsticks in the stockings for Christmas, and you're going to help Blessings in a Backpack this month. And you're also going to get something quality. It's pretty good. Actually, I have, where is it? Oh, I got it sitting right here because I use it all the time. Okay. Really cute. It's good vanilla flavor. Gotta love it. Okay. Subscribe to YouTube. That also helps to get us more exposure for our local businesses and nonprofits. Ask a friend or two to subscribe. Also, a lot of people say, how can I help? Well, going through YouTube and even liking some of the videos, just randomly, leaving a comment. This tells YouTube that there is engagement. Same thing on Facebook. If you see one of the TikToks that I post, or the shorts, or the reels, or any of those, please engage with it, because then Facebook or whoever it is puts it out to more people. And that is the greatest thing that you can do for any local business. Okay. I appreciate you. Right now we're at about 1,114 subscribers. I would love to get to 1,400 by our 200th show, which is January 14th. And if you would like a special invite to the January 14th live show, which will go from 8 to 10 a.m., please text. Just send me a text, and I will invite you to the show for sure. All right, let's get things going this morning. It is going to be a glorious day today. Well, Good Morning Frederick would not be here without our wonderful sponsors and advertisers. We are always looking for others, though. If you have a local business and you want to be a part of Good Morning Frederick, we would love to have you. Just reach out to me. Very affordable to support this show, which supports local business and nonprofits. Okay, We Help You Move is the show sponsor, whether you're moving across the street or around the country. Nicholas and his team of moving experts make that process easier. We Help You Move is veteran owned, and they are a great supporter of this Frederick community. WeHelpYouMove.com. Okay, I think we've got Chris with us this morning, and not sure what happened to Bob, but let's see if we can get going. They're finally back, or he's finally back. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Hey.
Why, thank you. Look at that. If Mariah Carey ever decides to retire from singing Christmas songs, bada bing, bada boom, there you go. You can take over. Good morning.
Good morning. So what are you now, like 25?
Danny, come on now. You know darn well I'm not 25. That's not lie to the viewers out there. I'm 22, okay? Just saying.
Oh yeah, it's the beard. It just makes you age. It ages you.
Well, I as you can tell, I trimmed it up because I had way too much gray in my beard. So I trimmed it up and got most of the gray out of the beard. So there you go. And as far as Bob Miller goes, he's not feeling well today. He actually, let me tell you, Bob Miller's a beast. Okay, he actually did the morning show with me and pulled through it. But going to give his voice a little break. But yes, he caught a cold.
Uh-oh.
Well,
all that
listen.
traveling. He was busy weeks traveling back and forth here with also Christmas Cash for Kids that whole week. That was just phenomenal. I haven't had a chance to talk to you on the show since Christmas Cash for Kids wrapped up, but phenomenal. Well, I talked to you actually on Wednesday, I guess it was, but of course there was no sound, so that didn't go too well. I guess it was Tuesday, the 10th.
Tuesday, yeah.
Mama Cohn's birthday. But I had to redo that whole show to put it up, and unfortunately, you were already gone. But what a phenomenal impact you guys have on this community. I was just saying in the open, there is this great event on Saturday, which is a 5,000 toy giveaway to families in need through Calvary Church. And I'm going to talk to the pastors on the show a little later here. And this community is so generous. I just really, really hope that the recipients are grateful to be in a community such as ours, to be honest.
Well, first of all, let me start by saying the best way to listen to me is without sound. I'm much more entertaining like that. But yeah, listen, and I mentioned Frederick Calvary Church today on air because it is for such a great cause. And listen, there's nothing I can add to what you said. You said it perfectly, Danny. The only thing I would add is, when you say you, it's us. You were a huge part of it this year. And it's a perfect marriage, like I said, because you're all about helping the community. You don't, Bob always says this with Christmas Cash for Kids, you don't have a set goal as far as money goes. You just want to help as many kids as you can. And when we read that final total, 134,000, it was just mind-boggling to me, Danny, because, what people have to realize is we only do it for 5 days, okay? And people aren't donating 24 hours a day. It's only the first day is 6 hours because 3 hours with me and Bob are on air, 3 hours when Mid-American Live is on with Tim and Frank. So you're not doing it all day. You only have a limited amount of hours to donate, and people were still doing it. I mean, this town is so amazing. This city is so amazing, Danny. When people are in need, the residents step up. Not just Christmas Cash for Kids, but so many other things. Toys for Tots, and you take a look at Everything Frederick and more. When somebody posts on there, hey, I need help, there's 70 comments of people who want to help.
Yeah, it is incredible. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it all. I was at the Toys for Tots distribution with Mama Cohn, and we helped pick some items out for some families. And again, this event on Saturday is just a phenomenal way for people to give back to people in need here in Frederick. So yeah, it's really, really wonderful. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
And speaking of giving back, I just want to plug tomorrow, as you well know, we all here at Davis Media, Daily Media, signed up for bell ringing, and we're so excited to do that. So I'll be tomorrow at the Walmart in Monocacy, along with my good friend Tom Whalen, who he works for that other station that plays a lot of Billy Ray Cyrus and Jelly Donut.
Billy Ray Cyrus, not anymore. Goodness.
Oh, okay. So they're a little updated. You know, they play that Jelly Donut guy and whoever else is out. But anyway, we love them.
I'm on that crazy station from 3 to 7 on Saturdays. I haven't gotten my shift on WFMD yet. So there you go.
Oh, well, listen, Bob might be taking Monday off for jury duty. Hey, you know what? Come on in. You know, I'd love to have you with me. But all joke aside, no. Free Country 99.9, our sister station. Tom Well's going to be with me. And we're going to be over at the Walmart in Monocacy tomorrow, bell ringing. I'll be there from 11 to noon. Now, here's the thing, Danny. Here's the thing. I'm going to be doing something special. Okay. I talked to Tom, and I'm going to be I'm going to be wearing my sugar pumped fairy outfit while taking donations.
Tomorrow night.
Correct, which is also Kris Kringle Parade. So by all means, come down, say hello to me and Tom, and please, we're there for a reason. As much fun as it's going to be with me freezing my, as we say in Italian, goyones off, because I won't be wearing a jacket. It's good for the children, Salvation Army, not just for the children, but people who need around Frederick. So come on out, Monocacy Walmart. I'll be there from 11 to noon.
Well, I actually will be there from 10 to 11 in my onesie with my Santa hat. So yes, come by. We would love to see you. I shall pass the bell off to you guys when you get there.
So, and then if I get tired, you can come and ring my bells. There you go. Anyway, but we should have been doing it together. What happened with that?
I don't know. You didn't sign up right. I don't know.
Next time. So we'll get to news right now. And the Frederick County Board of Education on Wednesday picked its leadership for the upcoming year. Ray Gallagher was elected as president of the board. She replaces Karen Yoho, who decided not to seek another term. Gallagher has been serving as the vice president starting 2023. So there you go. Little promotion for her there with the county school board. And well, as my computer seems to freeze here, I'm trying to get to the next.
While you're getting that up, Ron English posted "Good morning, Danny and birthday boy."
So thank you.
Yes, and Mama Cone says good morning as well.
Well, thank you so much for that. And, you know, all the listeners, WFMD, I got so much birthday love via text. I do appreciate that. And let's see here. The announcement unless you've been under a rock here in Frederick County, the Frederick City, the announcement last month by Frederick Mayor Michael O'Connor that he will protect the rights of immigrants and not provide assistance to federal agencies taking part in President-elect Trump's plans for mass deportations of undocumented or illegal immigrants. Well, it doesn't sit well with Sheriff Chuck Jenkins. Quoting Sheriff Chuck Jenkins, I think the mayor is absolutely on the wrong side of this issue. From the outset, he has no right or no authority to even try and intercede or block or stop the federal government from coming in and doing their job, which is to target criminals and remove criminals from Frederick County. Again, coming from Sheriff Chuck Jenkins on that. And taking a look at weather, yesterday it was pouring rain. I mean, it was just nuts.
Yesterday was awful. I had to be out in it quite a bit yesterday, and it was terrible.
So I felt so bad. When it rains, I always pick up my daughters from school. They don't take the bus. And when I get home, I get up at like 3 a.m. So you've done the morning show on radio before, so you know how tough it is. So I get home and I nap, and normally I set my alarm. Well, I'll be darned. I didn't wake up with my poor daughters, and my oldest daughter had to call me and says, Dad, where are you? Where are you, Dad? It's raining. Now, I will say, Danny, the same daughter that says to me, Dad, don't come and pick me up in school because you embarrass me, because apparently coming over and singing Britney Spears songs is embarrassing in front of her friends. But of course, when it rains, I got to be there. So there you go. Anyway, I say that to say this because I'm supposed to be getting into weather. Today, it's still chilly, but not as bad as yesterday. It is sunny, so that's good news. high near 40. And the winds will be at 10 to 20 miles per hour. They were pretty windy yesterday. And taking a look at tonight, it's going to be another cold one, 24, clear to partly cloudy. And then taking a look at tomorrow, your TG, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, it'll be 40 degrees now. I'll be wearing hardly any clothes on my short sleeve shirt. I'll be freezing. Oh my goodness. All right. Tomorrow, 41, mostly cloudy skies. Early become partly cloudy later. And then low of 21 tomorrow night. Cloudy skies become partly cloudy later. My goodness, I'm just looking at that weather thinking I'm going to have a short sleeve shirt and I'm going to be freezing.
I know you might need some. We need to get you those warmers to put anywhere you can. Yes, we're going to be marching in the Kris Kringle Parade on Friday. The Sugar Pumped Fairy, who is Chris, will be marching with WFMD, and I will be Country Christmas with WFRE. It's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait.
Looking forward to it. And Danny, as always, glad to join you. Hopefully Bob will get better. I'll be back with us soon.
Yes, absolutely. All right. I will see you later on. Oh, I just cut him off and somebody's calling my phone. Gotta love it. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to go over in detail all of the events happening the rest of the week and the weekend. You can get all the events from that best calendar in the land. I'm going to show you how to get it. Then we got a live interview with Pastors Kelli and Mike from Calvary Church to talk about that toy giveaway. And, good morning, Miss Beth. Good morning to you. It was so great to see you the other day. I appreciate it. Beth made her daughter subscribe to YouTube, come in and text so that she could pull a number off the wall. And Shantae got a long sleeve t-shirt was her prize. So we appreciate that as well. I am trying to give away 200 prizes before January 14th. So we're going to talk about that too in what's happening in Frederick, which is coming up next right after these messages.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
If you ever want to know what is happening in Frederick, this is the only place you need to be. You can, of course, watch the show live weekday mornings at 9 a.m. or anytime on YouTube to get what is happening. You can get that calendar. I'm going to pick a few things from each day to highlight in the show. But again, we will give you the link to the calendar that you need to see all the events happening in and around our community. So let's get started with happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza, just off Route 40, kind of heading up toward Alternate 40. There is a small shopping center that is kind of in that V, right in between 40 and Alternate 40. Head there for some amazing food. And then Taquito, if you're in Hagerstown, Taquito is located at 812 Frederick Street, and Taquito offers the same quality food with a drive-through experience. So you get great food at a great price, quick and right in your car. TacoBar1.com for taco bar information, or Taquito by TacoBar.com for information about taquito. And don't forget, if you're looking for a great alternative to providing food, maybe you're doing a holiday party, maybe you have to get lunch for your workmates or something like that, reach out to Taco Bar or Taquito. I'm sure they will be able to take good care of you to do that, and you're going to get some great food. All right, here we go. Happening in Frederick. To get the calendar, you can go to promocircus.com. That's the name of my company. There is a tab called Everything Frederick Live, which is the YouTube channel. And then you'll see calendar of events. And it is built right into the website there. You can look at the day, you can look at the week or the month. I don't suggest the week or the month because I will remind you what that looks like. It's just craziness. Let me just see here. We'll go here so you can see. And this is why actually I've switched up the way that we share this calendar. And I would love your feedback for those of you that have been watching kind of since the inception of this show. I used to simply go to this page every day and click on the individual events. Now, in order to see, because you can see here, look, let's see, we're in December. There are 80 more events today, 110 more than what you're seeing there. So 113 events in Frederick on Friday, 88 on Saturday. I mean, you can see there are simply so many events every single day. So what I used to do is just simply click on the schedule for the day, because that's going to tell you the time that everything begins, and it helps you to plan out your day on what is going to happen. And this is great if you've got guests coming in from out of town and maybe they need to keep themselves occupied while you're at work. Maybe you're working a half a day or something, and you can go, okay, well, I know it when everything starts and finishes, there's a ton of options each day, and you can hand this to them, basically print it out, and they can go on their merry way with tons of opportunities of things happening. But I found that this was, it was tough. It's tough for people to really see and get. It's just this long list of things. And even when I click to get more information, I'm just not so sure this is the best way to do it. So I would love your feedback. Leave a comment. Would you prefer I kind of go through the way we used to, which is these individual days and we click on each one and go through it, or the way we do it now? Yeah, you just let me know, and I will do whatever you guys want. Okay. We would love to give you some Maryland Lottery scratch-offs every single weekday. I'm selecting one texter to give 10 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs. And then on December 23rd, one person who has texted in is going to receive $100 worth of Maryland Lottery scratch-offs in the shape of a tree or a wreath. As I've been saying, I'm not sure exactly what the Maryland Lottery is going to do or provide, because to WFRE, they provided a wreath and they told me a tree. So we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what is going to happen? Either way, you're going to get $100 worth of Maryland Lottery scratch-offs right before Christmas, which could be great stocking stuffers or keep for yourself for sure. I still have some ornaments to give you if you want one. All you have to do when you stop by the Home of Everything Frederick, there's several reasons now that you need to stop by the shop. This is one of them. You're going to go into 401 North Market Street sometime today before 4 o'clock or through Sunday. So 11 to 4, Thursday to Sunday. I want you to go into the Home of Everything Frederick. Take your friends, take your family members, and the first 5 people to ask the person behind the desk, hey, are we one of the first 5? Can we get our free ornament? They are going to hand you a free Good Morning Frederick ornament. I love these things. I think they're adorable. Be great for your tree. And it'll be a good collector's item for sure. And then while you're there, you're going to do the things and get the gifts. You're going to text GMF to our number, 888-465-2944. You're going to text, and then you're going to subscribe to YouTube. And when you do, you just show that to whoever is behind the desk, and then you can take a number off the wall and hand it to them, and they will give you a prize. It could be Good Morning Frederick merch. We've got $100 gift cards. I've got some Downtown Frederick gift cards. We've got free meals at Texas Roadhouse. There's 200 prizes, and including some invites to the show on January 14th. So all you got to do is take people down or encourage them to come down. I would love to have gotten rid of all 200 by January 14th. All right. Self-guided Christmas lights tour. I love driving around looking at Christmas lights, even the simple ones. I just think they're so pretty, and nothing is better than when the kids were little. We would pile them into the car, get some hot chocolate, put some Christmas music on, and drive around. But I don't want you to drive around aimlessly. Gas is expensive. I want you to have a place to go, drive with purpose. So I've put together the last several years, probably the last 4 or 5 years, a map where the crowd, you guys, can provide addresses of houses you're aware of that are decorated, including your own if you want. And I add them to the map every day. And then the map grows and grows and grows, so you can see hundreds and hundreds of homes that are on the map that are decorated for the holidays. Right now, and I've got probably 20 or 30, but we've got a ton of local and regional Christmas light shows and events. Most of these do require a ticket, and there is ticketing information in the description. So if you want to drive with purpose and see the lights in the neighborhoods, please go to promocircus.com and click on the self-guided Christmas lights tour, and you'll see it there. Today is December 12th. Speaking of Christmas lights, you can head to Inwood Drive, I believe it is, in Adamstown. They do a nightly Christmas show from 4:30 to 10, and they take donations for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, which is awesome. So you can head out there. I've not seen it, so I'm going to go out there this year and check it out. And maybe I'll do that this weekend so I can report on Monday how that is. And Santa and Mrs. Claus are driving through villages of Ballinger Creek, Farmbrook, and Kingsbrook tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. And of course, it is our world famous Sailing Through the Winter Solstice down on Carroll Creek. It is magical down there during the holidays. And of course, because it gets dark at about 5 o'clock, you could go right after work and be able to see the beautiful lights down there on Carroll Creek. Now, not sure if you realized that the Carroll Creek Sailing Through the Winter Solstice is a fundraiser for all nonprofits. So every single boat is attached to a nonprofit here in Frederick County. And you can go online. I believe there are QR codes on the signs that are posted to some of the light poles, but you can vote for your favorite boat. And the boat that gets the most votes, that I think 60% of that money goes to that charity. So a lot of the charities you'll see them posting about their specific boat. And the reason for that is they want to raise money for themselves to do good stuff in our community. Here's the other thing. The boats that get the 3 lowest votes could potentially be ruled out from participating in future years. So it is kind of a competition to stay in it. so that, they can help their local organizations. So the committees and teams of people put in a ton of work to get these boats up and ready. And in order to add new boats, I don't think we can do any more volume right now. But in order to add fresh new boats, they eliminate one or two of the lowest fundraisers. So keep that in mind this holiday season. The boats stay up until mid-March. So maybe after the holidays get over, you can if you go to Sailing Through the Winter Solstice on Facebook, there will be a link to the website where you can actually vote with your dollars. Tomorrow is December 14th or 13th. Sorry. I know it's Friday the 13th. I try not to say that too often. But I know it is. At 10 to 4, we just talked to Alexandra Bond from Antietam World Travel Service yesterday in local Compass. And she was talking about the Christmas markets in Germany, and they are so popular. Well, there is a Kindle market in Hagerstown that is happening tomorrow from 10 to 4. So if you want kind of that feel, I know you're not going to be in Europe, but it looks like a very cool event. And then 4 to 7, how about heading to Brunswick to the pop-up market? It's in the Kaplan building on West Potomac Street. And 5 to 8, you can head over to Mount Airy for Jingle and Mingle. There'll be some carriage rides, fire pits, live music, and more. And then you must come straight to Kris Kringle procession in downtown Frederick. It starts at 6:30. I will tell you, it is done by 8 o'clock. 7:30, I would say, the parade is done. And then there's a little performance at the band shell where the mayor and Kris Kringle light the tree in Baker Park, and there's a bunch of characters that will be there as well. It's really quite fun. So if you're late getting down to downtown Frederick, I suggest you go straight to the band shell. You will be able to see all of the organizations march in. Everybody finishes there at the gazebo, and then you have a good seat for the little performance or show that happens after that. On Saturday, there is Breakfast with Santa in Brunswick from 6 to 11 a.m. So if you've been wanting to do a Breakfast with Santa, you can head to Brunswick and enjoy an all-you-can-eat breakfast and photos with Santa. And then 9 to noon is that free toy giveaway at Calvary Church in Walkersville. Then 10:30 to 4, how about taking your pet to get photos with Santa at Central Dogma? They're doing photos with Santa from 10:30 to 4. And Maryland Double Deckers, Merry and Bright, continues on Saturday. Tickets, I believe, are still available for some of these times, 5:30, 6:45, 8, and 9:15. Merry and Bright, what a great addition to the holidays, to your traditions that happen here in Frederick. On Sunday, there is Besties Who Brunch. That is from 11 to 2 on East Church Street. And 12 to 4, you can get your pet photos with Santa at Attaboy. It benefits Leaps and Squeaks Animal Shelter. And 1 to 5, it is Grinchmas at Idiom Brewing. All right, here are your coming soons. Quite a bit happening. And I'm telling you, I know you guys think I'm lying, but even when I showed you the calendar, getting into late December and early January, we go from 100 events, maybe down to 25 or 30. So enjoy them while we've got them. December 18th, 6 to 9 p.m., it is Santa and Mrs. Claus driving through local neighborhoods in United Steam Fire Engine Company number 3. They will be at Jefferson Tech Park, Westview South, and Robin Meadows on the 18th. The 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, there is availability for you to lead into the holidays on the Maryland Double Deckers Merry and Bright tour. And on the 21st, it is the Jeep Holiday Parade, which is in Urbana. It starts at Byron Circle and finishes up at Urbana Fire Department. They are doing a blanket drive to support Sleep in Heavenly Peace. They want to give kids blankets this holiday season. You can have a blanket while they drive past. If you show them, they are going to pull over and stop and grab it from you. Or you can head to the Urbana Fire Department and be there at the finish, and all the Jeeps will line up so you can see them all lit up. And there will be, I think, hot chocolate and stuff there. So photo ops for you too. On the 26th, it is the candlelight tour of historic houses of worship in Frederick. The 31st is the deadline to help homeless pets. This is the Friends of Frederick County Animal Control. They raise money to help support the work that Frederick County Animal Control does, buying toys and bedding and all kinds of food, obviously, the most important, food and treats. So if you go to gorallyup.com and click on or search for free groceries, you will see an opportunity to win free groceries for 1 year from Common Market. I believe it's valued at $6,000, which, I don't know if it's truly for a year, but it's $500 a month you get in free groceries, which is not bad. Could definitely help your budget for next year. So purchasing, I think it's $25 if you donate $25, which I do believe is tax deductible, though I'm not an accountant. You get 10 entries into that contest. Then in the new year, 2025, January 3rd, 4th, and 10th and 11th, you can take your final rides on the Maryland Double Deckers. I think they're calling it the Winter Celebration. It's got a different name than Merry and Bright, but that's exactly what it is. So you want to buy those because I believe then the double deckers get put away until the spring. And then January 14th is, of course, the 200th show celebration at the Home of Everything Frederick. I would love for you to join me if you would like to come down for the 2-hour live broadcast. You can do that from 8 to 10 a.m. February 5th, 6 to 8 p.m., it is the African Americans of Excellence exhibit kickoff at the Weinberg Center. If you want to be a sponsor or you want to partner in some way on this amazing event, we would love to have you. You can reach out to me. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning. WeinbergCenter.org. They are $15. It is going to be an amazing night. I interviewed Teresa Williams Harrison yesterday. I have the biggest, I don't want to say girl crush because I know that sounds inappropriate, but she is phenomenal. Her story, what she has accomplished so far, and what I know she's going to accomplish is just inspiring. And it is going to be a whole night of that. She is one of the 7 honorees and I will be interviewing them. So you get a little bit of the back history before the night, but this would be a great event for you to bring the whole family to celebrate great people in this community of Frederick. February 8th, it is the Bootleggers Ball at Union Mills. If you go to celebratefrederick.org, I think they're a .org, or search Bootleggers Ball, you will see the tickets for that. It is a speakeasy 1920s costumed event. I know a lot of people who went last year had a great time. You can check that out. And then March 5th is the African Americans of Excellence exhibit, auction, and reception. So we would love to see you there. It's at Warehouse Cinemas. It is free to attend, but you could purchase one of the photographs or pieces of art that were created by our local artists or student artists for this event. So phenomenal couple of months we have coming up for sure. And we would love for you not to miss a thing. And, by sticking right here at Good Morning Frederick, you know that you have the opportunity to learn about great stuff that's happening and hopefully stuff that you didn't even know was happening in the first place. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back, hopefully, with Pastors Kelli and Mike from Calvary Church. And also, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, please email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. And I would be happy to talk about it and get it on the show. All right, more coming up right after this. Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are right here in Frederick. A&S Construction can take care of any issue you have on the exterior of your home, like roofing and siding. Maybe you need new windows, or maybe your gutters get clogged like mine did until they came out. They can do that for you, as well as build you a new patio or deck. Give them a call, 301-703-2157, or email info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, because you watch Good Morning Frederick, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, I'm so excited to bring on, let's see, we've got, Pastors Kelli and Mike. How are you?
Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Well, I was so happy that Whitney reached out to me about this event. I know we are spreading the word not only through Good Morning Frederick, but also through other channels. Tell me, I know you guys did this last year. What was the thought behind wanting to help families at this scale?
Well, we want to be a blessing to our community. We believe that God has placed us right here where we're at to be a blessing and to help our community. And so Christmas is a time when a lot of families are in need and could use some help. And so we want to come alongside and do whatever we can. And we've had this opportunity to partner with Convoy of Hope and have 5,000 brand new toys in package, like awesome things, just to give away to families who might need a little help this Christmas.
That is unbelievable. And I know it's interesting because, a lot culminates this time of year. There was the Toys for Tots distribution that just happened. And when people see that, a lot of families are like, oh gosh, I didn't have time to register, or I'm not on that list. Is there anything else out there? And a lot of people have been sharing this event that you guys are doing on Saturday. So first, tell me a little bit about the church, Calvary. And I know you guys did some pretty big construction recently. And then we can talk about how families can go about getting toys for their kids.
Yeah, Calvary is really, we're talking about this month all about joy to the world. And Calvary is just a place of joy. When you walk in the doors, you're going to be greeted with great smiles. In some ways, we're just a church that always looks like heaven. So in all different backgrounds, ages, and it's just a great place of joy and connection. And so that's a little bit about the church here. And so, yeah, we're just excited that this weekend we're going to get people to come in and just experience a little bit of that.
That's right. Yeah, it's really exciting what God's doing. We're seeing a lot of people come. The church is growing really rapidly, and it's just beautiful to see people finding hope, finding joy, and families connecting. And it's just been a really beautiful season for the church.
Yeah, and tell me, if people want to learn more about the church, where can they go to get more information?
Our website is calvarymd.com. That would probably be the best place that could connect you even to our socials. But we're right here on 8234 Woodsboro Pike in Walkersville, right before the Sheets, and would love to welcome any of the listeners to come out on this Sunday at 9:15 or 11. It's going to be a great Sunday. We actually have a kids choir singing, and just a beautiful way to celebrate Christmas time together.
Yeah. And how long have you guys been at the church?
My husband and I serve as the lead pastors. We've been here about 6 years. It was 6 years in October. And Pastor Mike and his family.
Yeah, my wife and I have been here about 2 years. And so my wife is actually the family and kids pastor here. And so really grateful that we're here and serving this community with this church.
Well, that's great. I ask a lot of my guests, what are the top 3 things you love about Frederick County? Would you be able to list a couple? I know I've caught you at the spur, but.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer that. I love, and my family loves, the diversity here. That's what Pastor Mike just alluded to it. But we always tell our church that it's a house that looks like heaven, because we literally have just about every nationality represented and demographic. And so I love that it feels like there's a place for everybody here. I think Frederick is this beautiful mix of rural and urban coming together. And so it just feels like there's a place for everyone here, and everyone can connect.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing is we have young kids, 6 and 3, and just even when you were just going through all the things that are taking place in Frederick, what's happening, what's going on, what's coming up, and so I feel like there's always something that we can do with our young family and connect with just people in the community.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I always say no one can say they're bored in this town. If they do, it's on them for sure. So
for sure.
Okay, so tell me how the families can go about if they are in need to come to this event on Saturday.
Yeah, so the doors will be open at 9 o'clock. So from 9 to noon, we'll be coming through. It'll be a great, again, joyful atmosphere. You don't need to bring any proof of kids or anything like that. Just show up. And we have an amazing just gift for you. We just want to spread that joy this season. So yeah, just come 9 to noon. Again, that's 8234 Woodsboro Pike is the address if you don't know what that is. And yeah, we'll be ready to greet you and send you off with some great stuff and hot chocolate and some other things.
That's right. There's no strings required, no registration required. Just show up, and it's going to be a fun time. You're going to feel loved. You're going to feel the joy. There's a lot of fun elements that we'll have, and hot cocoa and some stuff like that at the end. But it's just going to be a really fun morning.
Well, excellent. Well, I know it's going to be awesome. I please take photos or get some video. I'd love to see it, because I have a feeling it's going to be very, very busy morning for you guys. But I think it is wonderful to give back to our community at this level. I know that there are a lot of families that have had a tough year. So I'm sure this will come as a huge relief to them that their kids will have something to open on Christmas morning. And the magic of Christmas, obviously on the material side, the kids side, you guys are really helping. And of course, the spiritual side as well. So we invite you guys to head over to Calvary Saturday, or spread the word if you know a family in need, 9 to noon, right on Woodsboro Pike, right after you go over the bridge, heading into Walkersville. You'll see it, a beautiful white building on the left. And then, of course, if you're looking for a place maybe to get a little bit more meaning into this holiday season, you can head to Calvary on Sunday. You said 9, 15, and 11?
That's right.
Awesome. All right. Well, we appreciate everything you guys are doing. So glad you're a part of our community. And if there's ever anything that we can do for you, please let us know.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Thanks for all you're doing as well.
Thank you very much. Have a great day and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. That is just phenomenal. And 5,000 toys. That is a lot of toys. That can help so many families. And it is, look, I get this is the material side of Christmas, but we know what it's like to be a kid, and all the kids are seeing are these images of Santa coming. And I think a lot of kids, we heard during Christmas Cash for Kids, a lot of these kids, the way Christmas Cash for Kids started was a young boy contacted the radio station to say that he hoped Santa didn't forget him and his family and his siblings. And the DJ that took that call took it upon himself to raise the money and make sure those kids had a Christmas, because sometimes the spirit of the holidays lives in the child's eyes. So let's help some families who need it have a great Christmas, and really appreciate all your guys' support in purchasing the Good Morning Frederick merch, which went to Christmas Cash for Kids for a couple of months. Now it'll go to Blessings in a Backpack. Donating the free toys and Toys for Tots drives that are happening, and of course, spreading the word about this. All right, we hope you guys have an awesome day. It is sunny outside, at least. Tomorrow's show, actually, we have Bob and Chris will be back. Hopefully, Bob's feeling better. Of course, more events happening in Frederick. And live, we actually have Lois Jarman talking about, I believe, one of the performances at the Met. And it's Chiro Corner Straight Talk with Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. We will have information from them as well. So have an awesome day. Please get out there and be great, Frederick, like I know